कैमरा के लिए बैठा
कैमरा के लिए
So
मैं
clear,
दिखूंगी
Hakeem.
नहीं मेरा पैर
अबे
मुझे
अभी
I
नीचे
think
दिखेगा
that's
अभी
something
आपके
we.
मुंह के ऊपर
मैं नहीं दिख रही गेम दिख रही
उस कैमरे की बात नहीं कर रहे बड़े कैमरे Okay, Arif, Hakeem.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, folks, apologies for we'll get going shortly. Singles semifinals
No, that's right. Players left the field.
between Hakeem and Arif.
Once again, a warm hello and welcome to all of you to watch the single semi-finals of the US Open Carom Championship between Hakeem, Mohammad Abdul Hakeem against Mohammad Arif. This is the first of the two single semi-finals. The other semi-finals occurring between the two world champions, Sandeep Dive against Yogesh Pardeshi.
So folks, apologies again for the brief technical glitch. So we'll be live with the semifinals. Number one between Hakeem and Arif, two action stars of the carom world. Very shortly.
These are T20 players as far as the speed with which Hakeem and Arif play. And when you watch them play, it will be a very quick game. Both of them don't waste any time. I don't think they need 15 seconds at all, Bala.
That's true. You know, it's not just the speed.
Hakeem. This one coin may be the one that could be potentially bothering.
A beautiful shot. You know, I thought Arif had the most powerful stroke, but Hakeem sends these coins like bullets. They make that explosive sound when they go, don't they?
And
Defend and remove this. Oh, that was the intent. Semi-successful in defending this.
it's almost abnormal seeing some of these guys playing defense because they are always like all out. But sometimes you obviously need to play defense at the right moment.
That's very true, Doctor. Although, you know, these guys, most of the time when they play defense, it's an offense-defense combo. It's seldom a solo defense for the sake of defense.
Is he going to bring it home? Is he? And again, attempted and ended up with a good defense. So now Hakeem has his work cut out.
Look at this. Negative cut on that.
Unbelievable shot.
And is he going to go for a double touch to go in to make room?
But the key was he brought a defense, even though he didn't pocket that coin.
Yeah, it's true. You know, just a moment ago, it looked like the position was entirely in Arif's favor. And it has turned around.
And Arif opens his account. Board number 2. Hakeem did have a chance there, but gave an opportunity to Arif, and we will be watching board number 3. The first board went to Hakeem when he had a white slam, and now the score is 12 to Hakeem and 4 to Arif.
Okay, board number 3 score
The
12 for Hakeem to
referee
strike.
for Hakeem and Arif's match is Subbu. We have a fairly decent crowd that you obviously cannot see on the screen, watching these two wonderful players showing their artistry and skill. And the power with which he hit Bala.
Yeah, he's playing as if he's trying to split those coins in two.
Normally players get 15 seconds between their strokes, but you may as well give them 5 seconds, and that might be sometimes more the speed with which both Arif and Hakeem play. Awareness. And it is dependent on the opponent how you can capitalize on the mistakes.
Arif there, clearing a bunch of open coins. Semi-successful in that. This would be an interesting turn for Hakeem, whatever he does now.
Sometimes you scratch your head, at least at my level. Even though Bala, you and I know a lot about the game, the level at which Hakeem and Arif play, we would have to think about what was the strategy there, right?
Absolutely. A few mistakes like that here and there are bound to happen. Especially, these boards are pretty fast, and these coins are a little light, and they have rounded corners, and they tend to demand a lot of precision from players. Otherwise, we see what we see from time to time. The coin bounces back from the frame of the pocket. Beautiful deft touch from Arif. And it's a very likely finish. And he would most likely push this right out of the way.
Arif has won the last two boards. Hakeem winning the first one. So 6 points to Arif. Arif moves on
Board
to
number
10.
4, Arif to strike
Hakeem's
score 10, 12.
12. As Bala had earlier said that we certainly want to thank all the sponsors for generously contributing for events like these, which would not happen without contributions and help and support, and all the volunteers who have been helping behind the scenes as we get ready for board number 4. Nice break, Bala.
Yes. Arif has not yet hit a slam in this tournament. He's usually the slamming machine. So he is certainly looking to open that account as well. Look for that long connection. Just like that.
Ensuring that he made room for the queen and the cover.
Clean covered by Arif.
Now this one shot most likely is going to go for a rebound. Get this right here and release everything. That's one option. I'm not sure if there was a gap. Was he trying to take that white through this gap? Here's a key.
Trying to release these two at the same time.
Just like predicted. Hear that clunk.
And the coin says, I have no hesitation going in the pocket. You hit me perfectly. Look at that, like a bullet.
And he did not want to disturb this until he is ready to open this one.
What a shot. Beautiful shot.
It's going to be a black slam.
What does he do here? Does he play a third?
No, he's most likely going to play it as a connection. Oh. I apologize for that commentator's curse. He's evaluating whether there is an opportunity to. And look at that. It takes so much effort to keep that coin, even though he played it as a cut pair. Almost there.
Crisp.
Board in favor of Arif.
Perfection.
What do you do against these players? You know, that coin is not the easiest coin on the board. Yes, it's there and a lot of people can pocket it, but can you do it every single time when it counts, when the stakes are so high?
So there you see the match summary so far. Hakeem has won the first board, and the last three, Arif has had a hat trick of board wins. But ultimately, he has taken over Hakeem's score of 12. It's 14 to Arif and 12. Hakeem to his magic again.
You know, both these boards that Hakeem lost, although kudos to Arif for capitalizing on the opportunity, but those opportunities were presented by Hakeem because he did not convert the finish that he had. You know, it's we'll see. He has essentially blocked two pockets.
So this time, Bala, he kind of almost knew that this is not a slam break. So when players at this level know that this is not a slam break, they want to ensure that they get a few turns, and the opponent's coins are not that easy.
That is true. You know, that would be true of most players, but I don't know if these two guys have the term something is not a slam break in their vocabulary. Everything is a slam break. And you know, whatever you were talking about, creating that insurance, that safety net to you know, see that the opponent does not have a finish in their turn, I think it happens naturally in the process of them going for the finish.
Have you noticed a difference in the style of play between players from Maharashtra compared to the players from South India? Some general thoughts.
So, in general, yes, but you know, especially for these two players, you know, Arif is from Lucknow, UP, and Hakeem is from
Went out by Hakeem.
Hyderabad area, and they both have a very attacking game. I'm not sure if the regional difference in any style is as marked between these two players as compared to an average player from these two places. It's phenomenal shot.
Unbelievable.
A brilliant press shot by Hakeem.
Beautiful. Seven blocks.
Incredible. Look at that conviction. It's true. This man does not play with a striker. He has a loaded gun. He's firing bullets.
Board
And
number
once
6,
again, folks,
Arif
we
to
would
strike
like to
score
thank
14.
our key sponsor, Core Have Computing, and all the patrons of USCA who generously supported by opening their wallets, without whom this tournament would not be possible. And we would also like to thank our technology partners who are making this broadcast possible. Sportive AI, Moloch Studio, and Right Brain. Now is the time. What's he going to do? This is when the learners of the game need to pay attention. What would you do in this situation? Think about it before you see what they do.
This is the sixth board. Hakeem leading 20-14.
Spin is a ball. First released. Queen. Couple of open straights.
Queen covered by Arif.
Arif has covered the queen. Nudge the black. And beautifully release that right.
The precision of that shot is the key. So taking the coin is one aspect of those strokes.
Most likely do this. Uncharacteristic miss, he would have gone for the finish. To give these players turn. This one played like a bomb to send the striker. Didn't reach quite enough.
Give them open the door just a little bit, they take over the house.
Arif can use either of these points to open. Checking to see if he had enough room to play this as a bomb. Or is he going to push that number two? He's thinking whether to play it as a bomb to get this released. And he does.
What finesse, what caliber. And just like that,
Both and both are very
the points of the team on the board.
So doctor, while they are racking up this next board, I want to ask you
The six
a
boards.
medical question.
Hakeem to
Since
strike
you are the
7 board
expert.
score 22-20.
Against a blitzkrieg attack that a player like Hakeem brings to the table, how does one stay unfazed and focus on what they are capable of? How is Arif able to do this?
Well, Arif knows he can only control what he can control. He cannot control Hakeem's game. So he's focusing that when I have the striker, I have to make the most of it. I cannot do what, cannot control him as Hakeem now breaks. Hakeem 22 and Arif 20, as you can see on the screen. It's a good break. And Hakeem has a bomb that he can potentially utilize. And he is one of the best in the world. The shot that you just saw is a spin shot. To use that, what they call in Hyderabad as a Pelwan. Hakeem is one of those experts in the world because he uses a unique spin technique with that shot.
He is the most fearless player I have ever seen. All these big shots he plays, total reconfiguration of play, blast, but all intentional.
That's interesting by Arif.
Yes, with good defense on the queen as well as the made room.
Although Hakeem does not need the queen to win. He's at 22 and the points of queens do not matter at this point.
It's a very interesting observation, Doctor. So you said that Hakeem does not need the queen to win, but Arif needs the queen to win. So is he holding on to the queen for himself, or is he preventing Hakeem from taking it?
Good question, good thought.
So now he has exactly 5 points if he can finish, but it's not an easy finish.
lovely shot.
He's going to try and release this while playing this. Oh, no. I was wrong. Don't want to take any chances.
What a shot. What a punch shot. Beautiful. I mean, the coin did not hesitate to go in the pocket. Is it a risky shot? That is a question. Yep, he realized that and plays defense. Opens up that lane for the next shot.
Here's the test. He's going up against world number 2.
Oh,
And he almost had it. It was bad luck.
Win
Look
power
at
by
that.
Arif.
That.
and that's 5 points right there.
Can you believe it? The score is 25-22 in 7 goals.
7 points. And that's a wonderful finish.
First set won by Arif, score 25.
A game that started with Hakeem's slam, and you thought Hakeem is going to run all over Arif, and then Arif methodically has 3 consecutive boards that he won, making every board count, and in the end, Arif ends up winning 25.
Hakeem was so close, so he had that coin stopped at the mouth of the pocket. Yes, it was a high-risk play, but the fact that he goes for it, staying true to his style, go big or go home. And we promised you fireworks, folks, for those who are watching before the match. And what fireworks we have had so far in set number 1, with a slam to boot, no less.
Arif has won the first
There's no question that
game of the
everybody watching is getting their money's
semi-final
worth.
in the US Open.
Wherever you might be in the world, having your breakfast and tea on a Sunday morning.
Right.
So the second set has started as it is my distinct pleasure as Bala has taken a break. He's gone outside to watch the game live, and my distinct pleasure and privilege to welcome the US Carom president and a dear friend, Atul Bhave. Good morning, Atul.
Morning. What an exciting game. The first one, starting with the slam, and then good comeback.
If there was a T20 version of Carom, this is what we are watching right now, Atul.
Absolutely.
They will clearly put the first, particularly Hakeem will put the first set behind him.
Yeah, for sure, but see the composure. Having first board as a slam, that adds some pressure.
Sometimes you wonder if you have a slam, not necessarily at this level, do you think that you get, a bit overconfident, or these players are way beyond all that?
I think they are way beyond. Putting 8 hours of practice, playing numerous tournaments.
And Arif now has 3 white coins on the board.
2, one already eaten. So, queen and 2 whites.
Hakeem has a difficult shot here, but that was a beautiful turning shot.
Wow. Screw.
Lovely shot. And Hakeem did his best. That shot is an extremely difficult shot to get your striker on the coin. The confidence with which he plays, Atul, it's incredible. That goes to tell you that yes, Arif is a human being. What a shot.
Ultimate.
Is there room for a cut, Atul? That is the question.
No. I think
He's
he
going to
will
use the white.
wide. Wow. This guy. I mean, fearless. Attempting that shot.
And that too in the semi-final
Yeah.
of a US Open Carom Championship.
But I thought he can put the striker on 6 and take an angle.
I thought this was possible at that stage, but he decided that was not in his best interest. So we are watching set number 2 of this singles semi-finals between Mohammad Abdul Hakeem and Mohammad Arif. We certainly want to thank sponsors. If anybody would know, Atul, you are the president of the US Carom Association, and revenue has to flow in for an organization to succeed.
Ask me about it. Sleepless night. And thanks to Core High, Raghuveer, CEO, and then Vinita Bokaria from New York Life, and then our own Naveen Chandran, Sportive AI, and numerous personal donations to make this event happen. So I would like to thank them.
Second board of the second set. I just love the flow with which Hakeem plays. I've often referred to him as a magician, Hakeem M. I would say his full name is Mohammad Abdul Hakeem, but I'm going to say that M is the magician part of him.
And he plays so fast, unlike other players. When he thinks about the shot, when he executes that, lightning speed.
And without any hesitation.
Yeah,
There is no hesitation. And the clarity of thought just keeps on coming. Boom, boom, boom.
see, this club game helps them. You know? Like in Mumbai, they play Savali. You have to keep pocketing. That's what they play with so confidence and so fast.
But you've grown up in Maharashtra. You've seen some great Maharashtra players. I cannot recall any Maharashtra player playing with this kind of lightning speed that Hakeem has. Do you?
No,
Even going back to the days of Suhas Kamli and Arun Deshpande, I do not recall anybody playing with this speed and accuracy.
and moreover, both of these guys, they do play defense. I mean, it's a part of game. But unlike other players, they use sparingly. You know, if they see something to pocket, they just go for it. I can 2 cuts. Oh, lovely.
Four whites.
Boards are over like in minutes, man.
4 whites on the board. And
Board number
here is
3,
the progress.
Arif to strikes 8 love.
As you just heard, board number 3 will be starting soon, and it's 8 love. This is the single semi-finals of the US Open Carom Championship. The other semi-finals, which is also being shown, is between two Maharashtra players, two world champions, Sandeep Dive and Yogesh Pardesi.
Clash of Titans.
Play.
Clash of the Titans, as the president said.
King was thinking twice. Alternate weight.
Queen covered by
Queen
Arif.
covered by Arif. Now he will cut that white and pull him.
So you are,
Something else.
Atul, you are also a good carom player. You're also a qualified international referee, and now you're on the commentary booth. Which do you enjoy the most of those three?
It's a no-brainer for me. It's being referee because I can watch that game as close as anybody can see. And not only game, their body position, you know, how they handle pressure. See on video. On video, what you can see is just coins, right? You don't see their body language.
Correct. And that is so important, the way they sit on the chair.
I was refereeing last World Cup final, and Kazima was trailing big time, right? So she was boosting herself, saying that Kazima, yes, you can do it. And you see the result. I mean, she pulled the match. The last shot she played.
What a shot by Arif.
Oh, wow.
And not only that, he brings the other white in his base.
Yeah.
So he hits the frame and brings
Now,
it back.
now he's trying to take the white out. Initially, he thought to take that white out, but no need. He can simply cut it.
That would have been a board of 10 with 7 blacks on the board.
He can pocket.
Even at this stage, he's like playing so fearlessly.
Fearless and double shots.
An average player right now would be thinking that let me reduce the coins, reduce the damage. Not here. Not here.
Wow.
Not here.
That's something.
That is a brilliant finish.
With the lightning speed. You see that?
Fantastic. Fantastic. Because that could have been that finish, had Arif done the finish.
But
that would have been
I'll tell you one thing. His Hakim's style is
Board number 4.
that
Hakeem to
pressure
strike,
doesn't
score
come in
1-8.
his mind. He doesn't give a chance. He plays so fast that he kicks out the pressure. You know?
Hakeem clearly needs to turn the tables because he is already trailing 1-0. So it's Hakeem's break, and he needs to score and win this set to go to the third set. The referee for this match is Subbu, who was my doubles partner when I played doubles in this tournament. We certainly appreciate all the volunteer work all the referees have done. That's a rare miss.
Absolutely, and to play and do all these other duties is not an easy task for sure.
Back-to-back misses, you don't see that too often.
Yeah. Will
Now,
it cost?
The question is, the queen is a little difficult
Yeah.
from where we are, but that is what the good players do. He made
See?
room for the.
See?
He cut and made room for the queen, and the cover is ready.
Queen covered by
Beautifully done.
Hakeem.
2, 3, 4 he has. Now what?
These two coins are defending Kim's white, but
How
he's
he is
he's
going to
for
hit it hard?
defense. Press this and take this.
Yeah. See how fine caves close. Now he's going to just do turning. Oh, good try.
6 blacks on the board for Arif. Too good.
Now,
It's a tricky situation now.
yeah.
Arif has these two and these two to navigate through.
Yeah, he's going to go with the
Between the third slip and the gully. Power.
in a minute they change the complexion of the board. Split second, and look at the power of Arif.
Is he going to use this to remove this? Let's see. Hit on the wrong side of this coin here.
Yeah, I guess he wanted to hit on the other side and take it to his right. Now he's going to cut it.
And puts the defense. Now
You know,
the rebound for. He's had a couple of rebounds that have gone wrong. Let's see if he gets the right one now. And now it gives an opportunity for Arif to
Arif will
finish.
cut the coin on the baseline first. There is enough gap. Yeah, bullet putt.
Flawless. Absolutely flawless. I mean, if Hakeem was unstoppable, Arif says, so am I. It's a game of the highest level that you guys will see between Muhammad Arif of Lucknow and Muhammad Abdul Hakeem of Hyderabad.
Board number
Unbelievable
5.
games. Hakeem remains on 1.
Board number
And,
5. Arif to strike.
the boards
score
that
10-1.
Arif has won are 8, Hakeem has won 3. But the difference is that the average points that Hakeem has scored is 8 compared to Arif's 4. So
No, now it's 110. So,
no, I was talking about the graphic earlier.
oh yeah.
So Arif is 10 to 1.
Play.
Every part of their game has been practiced in so much detail. The break, the middle part of the game, managing the board. Beautiful shot.
However you practice, there are infinite position or placements on the coin. So I don't know how they innovate. You know?
Are we going to look at a white slam from Muhammad Arif? Atul Babu.
Win
Possible.
covered by Arif.
Arif has not hit a white slam if I recall correctly so far in this tournament.
This is his chance now. One cut and one rebound, maybe.
Yes.
Hakeem can finish 1, 2, 3. Go on.
Possibly.
See, they don't do defense, right? If I would have been there, I would
Yeah,
push that white.
A normal person would have brought this back.
Yes.
But they are not normal.
Yeah.
I'm
Look
talking
at that.
Talking strictly carom parlance. And what a shot.
What a shot.
What precision. 7 blacks on the board.
Then he moves on to 20, man.
So
Straight to.
normally Hakeem wins big when he gets those boards, but this time Arif has certainly turned the tables, and the momentum
Board number
seems to be shifting in Arif.
strike score
We
1
certainly want to
20.
thank Core High for their support, as Arif now moves on to 20 and Hakeem remains on 1. And the score doesn't really tell you. It doesn't say the quality of play Hakeem is playing. But Arif has certainly taken his game to the next level. Do not count these players out any time.
Why he hit so hard that shot?
The singles semi-final between Mohammad Abdul Hakeem of Hyderabad against Mohammad Arif from Lucknow. Arif has the striker.
Double touch. What?
They just place the striker, aim and shoot. Place, aim and shoot. And he has the red open, and he needs the queen more than anybody else at this moment.
Right, I don't think he would risk.
That is what they call as a langda shot in the local language, a rebound.
Hitting the frame. That's another. Yeah.
I sometimes wonder how these names come about, langda shot and Pelwan, but that's for a different day,
Oh,
a discussion.
what a nice
Lovely cut and
cut
pull.
and pull. Now he's going to go for queen. Easy cover that puts pressure on Hakeem.
Arif plays quite fast also, but when you see Hakeem play, it makes Arif look a little bit slower in his speed.
I guess Hakeem is in very difficult position now.
Beautiful
Wow,
shot.
what a shot. Now it's done.
Perfection.
He's going to cut that and put the striker. That's
And
it.
that-
It's done.
And just like that, Mohammad Arif is going to the finals of the US Open Carom Championship
2025.
2025. And
Straight to
back to back 2 sets. He has won. Mohammad Arif is going to the finals.
Against Hakeem in straight.
And Atul Bave, the first set, second set, back to back. It seemed for a moment early on that Hakeem had the momentum going with that white slam, but nothing phased Arif. He was methodically winning boards after boards, and I mean, just we have no words to describe
Yeah.
the precision with which they play, the accuracy they have. It's an absolute treat to watch.
And fast pace.
Fast pace.
It's not like taking 14 seconds out of allotted 15 seconds. I think within 15 seconds they play 3 shots, 3 turns. I mean,
15 seconds is way too many for them. But when Hakeem wakes up tomorrow morning, Atul Bhave, what is he going to ask himself? What did I do wrong? Or what could I have done better? As you look at the last board summary and the graph, but Atul, the score 25-1 really does not tell you the actual story, because Hakeem really played well also. But Arif certainly took his game to the next level. But as far as Hakeem is concerned, when he is asking the question to himself, what could Hakeem have done differently?
I think one or two defense shots where he had a aggression. But besides that, I don't see. Besides that, I don't see the last board like positional advantage.
We're going to try to see if we can bring Arif here in the studio with us so we can ask him some questions if we can. As I'm talking to the USA Carom president, just to have a little bit of a break, Atul Bhave,
Sure.
as the president of US Carom, tell us about this event, and this has been an organizing that has been going on for so long.
Okay, to be honest, it was my dream to get pro international players to participate over here. During my last term, it couldn't happen. 2020, it was a washout, because of pandemic, COVID-19, followed by piled up visa appointments. So 2021 was washed out. This time, Bala and team did wonderful job for the World Cup. That's where they got 10 years visa. So I did piggyback that advantage. And I had to convince AICF and the players, but I hope they must have enjoyed.
But I think
everyone.
for Atul, for the Carom community in general, last year's World Cup in California, now the US Open with such a big international exposure, it can only continue to help our players. I mean, look at, for example, Naveen. Naveen gets to play with 3 world-class players in a doubles event.
Look, Rajiv, without much practice, he was the only one that qualified in quarters. So that's a good and encouraging sign. Miracles don't happen, slow and steady wins the race. So we are there. Players are improving. This time we had a coaching sessions, by Prakash Ji Gaikwad, another veteran. So, it's all good. We are getting there. We are trying hard. M vitamin, I would say. Funding is the issue, but more and more people watch this, more and more viewership. We can reach out to more and more different businesses and companies for the sponsorship.
Well, Atul, at a personal level, I certainly want to congratulate you for your being the president of
Thank
US
you.
Carom and
It's not me.
and taking it to the next level, and maybe continue to get the galaxy of stars that you have been able to achieve. So, on that note, you guys have witnessed a fantastic match between Hakeem and Arif. Arif clearly the worthy winner of this semi-final, as he will go into the finals of the US Open Carom Championship 2025 right here from the Garden State of New Jersey. We will be back shortly for the finals of this wonderful event organized by Atul Bhai, Shakil and his entire team. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks. We'll be back again. Hope you enjoyed this game. Thanks.